Well, welcome everybody back to another, yet even more exciting and thrilling episode of Living Tal'Dorei with the brave Waffle House. It has been a long journey from Emon to Westron, back to Kymel, back to Westron, going looking for the Shade Barrow. If the team remember, in the depths of time, they were tasked by Dyson Brandt to go and find a ruby which was large enough to sit on top of a special ironwood staff that he needed to construct to remove Thordak's scar in the center of Emon. After a long journey and a number of dices with death, the adventurers got to the Shadow Barrows and fought their way bravely through hordes of the undead, eventually coming across Baron Houthas and his elvish wife, who was a banshee. On vanquishing their foes, the connection to the Shadowfell collapsed, and an earthquake ensued, and the barrow collapsed around them, and they just managed to get away in time. Baz was very nearly lost into the abyss. But some clever thinking and a bit of luck managed to get him away from falling to his doom. On leaving the barrow, the entire structure collapsed into the ground. A rent, a large chasm cut through the Shadow Barrow, and the swamp started to drain into this. They quickly ran away from the epicenter of this phenomena and to the edge of the fog cloud which surrounded this basin. Covered in dust and panting, they collapsed for the night. The following morning, they awake. The fog is gone. Looking across the landscape next to them, they can see the barrows have lost most of its water. The dread dissipated. The Waffle House have done some good here. The day is yours.
Well, good work, everyone.
Yep, we lived. Barely.
Knew we would.
That was all you, Baz.
Yeah, I performed admirably.
You did.
Some would say the best I've ever performed.
Yeah, you're like a whole different person that time around, Baz. It was really impressive. I liked the whole holier than thou persona. It was great.
Thank you. Well, is it time to make our way back?
Yeah, I think we should get this thing offloaded to Dyson as quickly as possible.
So you have in your possession a bag of holding. Within that, there are some scroll tubes, which you may look at if you wish, or you may wait for another time where you're less exposed to the elements. So, what are you doing? You're at the Shadow Barrow. We've got the narrow map up at the moment. It's a cold morning. There's a frost. And where do you wish to go?
I think we should go back to Emon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can make a beeline towards the road.
We need to go pick up our horse and cart first.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to go back to Westron, pick that up at the tavern, and then head back to Emon before anyone starts asking questions about how we came back.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Maybe I should visit a temple or something while I'm in Westrun.
That sounds great. That does.
Maybe I should have done it a few weeks ago, but
Better late than never.
Yeah. Lesson learned.
So you walk wearily towards Westrun. You go close past the house which was David Houthus. Are you going to pop in there, or are you just going to keep going?
what do you think? We could poke our head in and say hello. I think Womble didn't get the pleasure of meeting him last time.
No, I was incapacitated. Who is this person?
He's
think you'd
basically
like
you.
it.
Oh, I don't want to be anyone like me. I must be incredibly annoying. Jeez.
Yeah, he was a little bit.
Yeah. Do you want to go in, or do you want to go? I think go.
If Womble doesn't want to meet him, then sure, we'll carry on.
Okay. So you keep walking past. The house looks deserted as you remember it doing. The shutters are off the windows. You can hear barking. Who you remember was Rupert, his dog. And you walk forward to Westrun. And you get there by early afternoon. The city is cold. There was commerce happening. There were caravans coming in and out of the gates, and there are produce from the local farms coming in. The shields are on the door, or on the gate, who are the local law enforcement, and they just nod at you and you walk in. Where do you wish to go?
Oh, let's have a look. There we are. I think it's a good idea for me to make for a temple, unless you guys need me for something.
I would very much like to watch you go to a temple,
Yeah.
just because I think that'd be funny.
I want to see you be beaten by a cord guy again. That was great.
Yeah, that was great.
That didn't happen.
Oh, it most assuredly
It
did.
did. I've etched it into my memory.
Okay, so this here is you, the Waffle House. So where do you wish to go? You've come into the market ward where the inn that you were staying with is.
Well, if Baz wants to go to a temple, I suppose we could sort of somewhat split up. Half go and get the cart and meet us at the temple, I suppose.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So who's going to the temple?
I would like to go with Baz to the temple.
Okay, so you two going to the temple, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think could be fine.
Okay. So it's a short walk to the temple ward. You have done this journey once before, Baz, coming the other way. And you get to the outside at the southern end of the temple terrace. There's a large alabaster and silver temple. It is, as you remembered it, it is looking resplendent in the crisp afternoon sun. It has this winter feel where the air is very clear. You go up to the front doors, which are open, and there are two guards there standing there to attention, wearing shining armor.
Okay, I'll give one of them a bit of a wave. And what was the name of it was a dwarf or a halfling?
Lady Kima was a halfling that you were who bestowed this upon you.
Oh,
Lady Kima.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lady Kima
really?
before.
You never told us that, Baz.
Should I have?
She's quite important.
Oh, well, of course, she's been dealing with me.
Wow.
I'll give him a wave and say, I'm here to see Lady Kima.
And who be you?
I'm Bazir. We've met before. She would know me.
She's not around. She's had to go off with some of her adventuring colleagues. And his guard is standing there. His nose is red and it's dripping. Clearly, he's going down with a cold.
Oh no.
So she's not here. So you have to
Oh.
wait.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Just a priest then of some kind, someone who knows the way.
Well, go on in, but you'll have to leave your weapons at the door.
I'm going to draw out my weapon.
Okay. And the sun catches it and it glows in the light. And the both of them look. But there was behind him. There was a sergeant. Durandal, you are the Dragonborn who wields Durandal. Sir Bazir, come on through, and you get the guards get pushed out of the way, and the sergeant comes through. Oh, welcome back. You bring Durandal with you. What can we do you for on this cold winter's morning?
Well, it's only a small thing, really. But
You want to pay your respects to the Platinum Lord himself.
of course, always.
And you are ushered through towards a large chapel area. And where is that? Go to a large chapel area, and it is serene. It is peaceful, and there are a few people sitting in pews in there. And what you hear is choir singing in the background. If I can get this to work. And people singing. There is a large platinum altar at the end of the pew. There are stained glass windows. This place has been rapidly rebuilt. There is still some damage from the time of the attendance of the Chroma Conclave, but this has been rapidly replaced by the powers of the clerics of this order. There is a old man wearing simple cloth by the altar. You are one of the dragon blood. You bear Durandal. Welcome. You're here to pay your respects to the Lord himself.
Yes, I am.
Do you wish to do it openly or in private?
I'm happy to do it openly.
Okay, so there are seats there which you sit at. And you're not quite sure what to do here, so you start to mumble to yourself. So what are you asking? What are you saying?
So I feel like I'm only halfway to becoming what I think I should be, and I'm not sure what the next step is.
Okay, and who's with you in here?
Dak is.
So Daka, you sit the pew behind. You're
Yes.
looking around. You're smirking a little bit, thinking, "What's a
A
potential?"
little bit, and I'm desperately trying to listen to what Baz is mumbling to himself.
Okay, well, make a perception roll for me, please.
Okay. Perception. Come on, be good. 16.
16. So you grab the occasional word, but he's really mumbling very quietly under his breath. You don't hear anything, Baz.
Has Baz gone quiet now, just sort of expecting a response?
Baz would have, yes.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
not necessarily even a language, but something.
Okay, Dak's going to whisper, "You need to punch someone."
Rarely works.
I don't know, you did it last time.
I got punched last time.
Okay, well,
Okay.
you know best.
So there is nothing. Nothing happens. You see nothing. The temple is full of hushed voices, and there is arms plate put in front of you. Do you wish to donate to the temple, as is your requirement as a paladin of this order?
Yes, of course. I will drop in 100 gold.
Okay. And they look surprised and they take it quickly away. Thank you, my son. You have been chosen by the Platinum Lord himself. There is a reason for that. You may not know that reason, but I'm sure the reason is there. And you feel the serenity of this building around you. Fills you with a peace that you have not known for many years. And Dak, sitting behind the iron steel-clad warrior with his fearsome visage and his terrifying sword, you see tears start to roll down his cheek.
Mm.
And when they fall off his cheek, they turn to ice and hit the ground with a
Fascinating.
Baz, you remember Draconia, and you remember the injustice there. You feel you need to atone somehow, but you don't know how to atone yet. Okay, pick a spell for me, please.
Ooh, okay. Any spell?
Any spell.
I will go with Cure Wounds.
Okay, is that a spell that you can cast already?
No.
Okay, level 1 spell. So could you make a religion roll for me, please?
Absolutely. Religion.
And add 5 to it.
Okay. That is 6.
Oh, damn it, Baz.
Abius, you need to take over this character. Okay, so you feel that perhaps you've started on a journey, but you're not ready yet.
Okay.
Okay. So you spend a half an hour there, and you start to feel maybe you've done what you needed to do. You can see some whispering around some of the acolytes whispering around the side, and you hear the occasional word, "He's got Durandal. He's carrying the sword." And you take it out and put it out in front of you, and you lean on the hilt as you stand up. And as you do, you put both of your hands on the sword, and it glows with a cold white light before you put it away in your sheath. And you can hear awed noise from the acolytes around the side. He has the power of the sword. And you get up and leave.
I'll whisper to Dak. He thinks he's got the power of the sword.
Such a cynic.
Yeah.
Okay, and so do you wish to leave the temple?
Yes. Yes. Come on then.
Okay.
Let's go find our friends.
Follow you out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you also have inspiration dice as well,
Oh, excellent.
because of your donation to the temple. So the rest of you are go to the Druid's drop. Is that right?
Yeah, that was it. It was the druid's drop.
Yep. And you walk in early afternoon. It's not particularly busy. It is cold. It's not particularly high season here. Simon is in his standard place behind the bar, and you are you see a dwarf, lady dwarf, carrying tankards of ale around, and a brunette young woman. Ooh, they're back. Hello. You're back. You've come to collect your stuff.
That's right. Come to collect the horse and cart.
Well, that's we've been looking after it well. Albert has been doing a good job.
Oh, that's good to hear. So it's time to settle up. How much do I owe you?
You owe me, and he gets his hands out and starts counting his fingers. And you see Gladys Dwarf come up to him and kicks him. And you hear her whisper to him, it's free, remember? Oh, yeah, nothing. But a mutual friend of ours would like to see you.
Oh, I see. Okay, hold on one moment, and I'm going to pass the bag of holding to Womble. Hold on to this.
Okay.
Would you like anything to eat or drink whilst you're here?
I'm all right, thank you.
Okay. And what about the rest of you? What about you, Womble? You've suddenly got this big bag, weighs 15 pounds, been thrust into your hands.
I guard it with my life.
Okay, so you clutch it to your bosom, and you sit
My little
down.
rat claws, yeah.
Yep. And Gladys comes along and gives you a tankard of watered down ale.
Splendid. Thank you, Gladys.
You're welcome.
Start drinking like I've never had a drink in my entire life.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, can you make a constitution roll for me, please?
Certainly. It's a 4.
Oh dear. So you consume it exceedingly quickly and you regurgitate it.
Clean up in aisle 4, Gladys.
And she looks at you and says, "Oh, that poor wee man can't take his ale."
I'm an old man. Give me a break.
And she gets a rag and she literally smears the vomit all over the table, and she's a bit sort of disappointed in you and just goes away, and your table does reek a little bit of stomach acid.
Sorry about that, guys.
You're all right.
Yeah, I don't think I've had a drink since like 4 or 5 days ago, maybe. I think that was my first like liquid. Yeah, pretty thirsty.
So you are waiting there in the inn. What are you going to do, Fabius? What do you wish to do?
I'm going to go find the secluded corner and set up a table there.
Okay. So, and Womble, you going to join him?
Does Fabius look like does he look like I want to join him, or is he kind of just sneaking off?
Oh, you can come join me.
Oh, I'll come join him happily.
Okay, so you go and sit in a secluded corner. Okay, it's not a huge amount happening. You see this old man, dishevelled, badly burnt. You know, the number of the residents of this town were badly injured by the acid of Umbrasyl, who was a dragon who visited vengeance on this space. And this old man with a scarred hair and his acid face walks up to the bar, and Simon points at you. The barkeep points at you. and he starts to walk towards you. He's hunched. He's wearing a cloak. The hood is up from the chill, but you can see the acid burns. And he comes up to your table. He's using a walking stick, walking a little bit like Yoda from Star Wars. So putting his stick and walking up to the stick, put it in front of it and walking up to the stick. And then he bangs on the table. Fabius? Fabius?
Yes?
And you can see there's a hole in his cheek which has been eaten through with acid. And he pulls the hood all the way down. Fabius, it's your old man. Why haven't you come and visited since you've been here? And some spittle drips down the side of his face. You can see now he's got jaundiced eyes, skeletal hands.
Can I insight check him?
And Fabius, you recognize this as your father.
Oh. Dad? That can't be right. He said you died.
I almost. And every time he breathes in, the side of his face sucks in a bit, and you can hear it. I wish I had. This is what I'm left with, and you left.
I
heard nothing from you.
I had to leave. I had to find Alexei.
How is
Well, there was nothing left here.
your good lady? She died
Yes.
in the acid of the dragon.
Yes.
Never liked her much. And you realise you remember there was not great blood between him and your wife. But Alexei, he's just like me. How is he?
He's nothing like you, Dad. He left this town to try and make something of himself. Wasn't the best thing he's made, but at least he's trying. He didn't give up
and he
like
taps.
you did.
He bangs his stick on the table. I made the best life I could for you. And he coughs.
Oh,
and he
for
coughs up
goodness
blood.
sake. Sit down. I'm going to have a look at you.
Okay.
And I'm
And he
going to
sits
pull
down.
out a chair.
Okay.
And I'm going to do myself a diagnosis on him.
What, in the middle of a bar? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So he lets you undo his top, and inside you see this large, festering tumor, which is oozing pus in his chest wall. I'm going to be gone soon. Fabius, why did you change your name? Fabius, look after Alexei.
Really?
He's the last of our line. And he coughs up more blood.
I'll do my best, Dad. Oh, at the very least, I can do something about that pain. And I will use my healer's kit to try and create something antiseptic. Not antiseptic. Some painkillers.
Okay. So you create a poultice, which you put in him, he goes, this is a relief, but only temporary. I will be dead in the next 2 days at most. Promise me you will look after your son and cherish him.
I will.
I will go back to the streets where I live.
Dad, don't be silly. Hold on a sec. I will go and to the bar, and I will offer to pay for the best room they have for 2 weeks.
Ooh, for him? He's a
Yeah.
smelly old man.
He's also a very important, smelly old man. I'll pay whatever it takes.
2 weeks. As long as he doesn't come out, that'll be, I'll do you 2 gold pizza a night. And we'll give him food as well, but he has to clean up his own mess.
Done. And I will
Okay.
hand him 28 gold pieces.
And then you hear this, the stick behind you. Fabius. You didn't come and seek me out when you came, but I understand. You've made a old man happy to see you again. And he lifts up his hand and he puts it on your cheek. And you feel his fingers are bony and cold. But there is a love there which you don't remember from your childhood. You realise that this is an old man with nothing left. You go and do what you always do, which is save everybody else. And he takes an ale from the bar and he drinks it, but half of it comes out of the side, this hole in the side of his cheek. I will go to the room. Thank you, my son.
Thank you, Dad.
And he gets led away by Gladys. Simon looks at you and says, "Is he one of yours?"
He's just an important old man. Make sure he's cared well.
Shall I send for a healer?
I've seen that. I think it's a bit beyond that at this stage.
Okay. Will you pay the funeral
you,
costs?
Yes. And I
Wait,
will
no,
take out another 200.
Okay. And he pockets it and says,
Well,
"Well, I will look after him well."
thank you.
And he gets the young brunette girl whose nose is turned up, and he makes her go up with Gladys as well. As you do that, a dragonborn comes in with a tiefling and a ranger in tow.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah.
Only just met Fabius's dad.
You look a bit red
What,
around the
really?
eyes there, Fab.
Really?
Me? No, I'm fine. Just
No, I
ran
never
into the
imagined
old
he
man.
had a dad.
No, I just thought he was spawned into existence as a doctor.
Yeah, the opposite to when he just disappears out of existence.
Exactly. How you doing, Fabius?
Um,
That was really awkward. I shouldn't have
was-
been there.
that was a surprise. I didn't realise the old goat still had it in him. I didn't know he was still alive.
Wait, are you half goat?
Ha! Only a quarter.
That does explain a lot.
So you see these. You see the back of him walking up the stairs slowly with Gladys, and disappear upstairs to one of the rooms.
I've got to be honest. We never had the best relationship. He was always adamant of making me join his business, mending shoes, and I always thought I had a better path in life. It's a bit ironic, really. I've reached that age where the same things happen to me.
Well, by the looks of it, there's still time to make amends if needed.
I've got to track the little bastard down first.
I meant with your father.
Yeah, look, he's over there. We found him.
I've done what I can for him. The best thing I can do now is make amends with the younger half of my family.
There's always time whilst they're still alive. Never take that for granted.
Not this time.
You're cool. So what's the move now then?
Well, we have a job to finish,
Okay.
and I don't particularly want to take that item out while we're here. I'm sure there's eyes watching us.
Hmm.
Do you want to stay the night or hit the road?
I would suggest leave. the
Leave.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to leave the inn, and Simon says, "Remember that there's somebody waiting for you."
Oh yes.
And
You
you
know
go
where
out.
He's
you
waiting
go
for
out-
me, the normal place.
And you go out to the Druid's Drop, and Albert has brought your horse and cart. The horse looks resplendent, not a patch on Roach, of course. And the cart has been oiled, and the axle pins are in place.
I've got to do one bit of business before we leave. You can either come with me or stay here.
On back up.
This is to go and meet with your friends again, isn't it?
Bit generous calling them friends, but associates.
Yes.
Acquaintance.
Yep.
Well.
Yeah, I need to go speak with Oscar before I go.
Yeah.
It'd be more trouble if I didn't.
Yeah. Let's not take the bag of holding with us.
No, I suggest someone stay behind and look after our stuff. My
Yeah,
suggestion
I'll
would be
stay away.
be Bazir, because you're the biggest and scariest.
I would actually like to stay with the Vizier, actually, for that matter, because I can doubly hide that bag of holding.
That's fine. I would suggest taking Womble and Jordan with me.
Good idea.
Who needs blowing up?
Potentially them, but hold off.
Okay.
So you walk across the town to the Wayward Pony. At the front door, it's getting early evening now. Front door, you can hear some laughter. You go in, and you inside this inn. By the door, there was a 6-foot Goliath with a rusty plate on the side of his head. He goes, carrying a large staff on him, and he says, "Welcome." And he ushers you in. There was a dwarf there. He has a set of bagpipes on him, and he starts to play them. The rest of the inn is full of people sitting there with their tankards of ale, and the dwarf with shockingly pink hair and beard starts to play really, really badly. A cacophony of noise.
can I go and talk to the bagpipe playing dwarf, please?
Yep.
Hello, young dwarf. I see you have chosen the finest instrument of the world.
And he takes it out of his mouth. Says, "What's it to you?"
I
All
just
dwarves
think
sound
that.
the same.
Oh, hello there, laddie. I think the instrument that you're playing right now is probably the most majestic instrument that anyone.
Yeah, no, I'm good at it. And he starts blowing on it again. It sounds like somebody sat on a cat.
Oh, it is music to my ears.
And as you look at his hair, he's got this pink beard that comes down to his waist, and he's got shockingly pink hair, which he's got a red sort of side cap on. It seems to sparkle slightly.
Well, clearly you're a man of just worldly tastes. Could I please beg of you just to have a small go?
And you see the other people there, they stick their fingers in their ears.
Wobble's loving it. Please, kind sir, just one go. I have missed playing the bagpipes, and I have not been able to acquire any.
Okay, and he looks to the bar where he sees a black-skinned lady with short cropped hair, ceremonial scars on her cheeks, who's obviously the barkeep here, and she just nods. Guess, yeah, well, you can have a go, but don't spit in it.
I promise I won't.
Okay.
I am proficient with bagpipes, by the way.
Yep.
It is my instrument of choice, just to let you know.
Of course it is.
Yeah. So I begin playing. I tuck it under my arm. I grab the flute. I put the tubes on my shoulder. It's filled with air. It's ready to go.
Okay, so you start to you pull in your breath.
Yes.
And Spock's coffin sails over the rising sun on the world.
Awesome.
Great movie. So can you make a proficiency roll for me, please?
Proficiency.
A performance roll.
Performance.
With bagpipes as an advantage. So this will be dexterity plus your proficiency.
Oh, dexterity plus my. Oh, that's a shame. Performance is higher.
I do either.
Okay,
Yeah.
if I do performance, then if I do 1
Yep.
and 2. No! No, oh, sorry, it's the first one, isn't it? It's 12 was originally, sorry.
Yep. Okay, so it squeaks a bit because you haven't played for a while. And the dwarf takes it from you. Look, yeah, you're not as good as me, Sonny. And he picks it back up and he starts blowing into it and he makes a hell of a din again.
Master, if I may call you so,
You may.
where can I acquire one of these beautiful instruments?
Oh, well, I had this one specially made for me.
Who made it for you?
This was made for me a long way away. This was made in Craghammer.
Oh, that's so far away.
You know that is a dwarf city under the
Yeah.
mountains.
Thank you, Master. I will inquire, and we together.
And actually, you can see now that the female innkeep just tells him to quiet it down.
Oh,
And he stops playing, and she comes up to you, Fabius, and goes, "Ah, I recognize you. Are you here to see someone of import?"
Yes, I am here to see our mutual friend, and then I'm going
Your friends stay here.
Ah, good. And how many? No.
And a bald man comes up to you. He wears thick glasses. He's middle-aged. He's got a sort of a rim of grey hair just over his ears. He's got a pot belly. Comes out of the kitchen, and he goes, And you recognise him. You've seen him before when you were here last time. He goes, "Come with me," and he takes you to the kitchen, and it opens a man cover, and you go down the kitchen into the cellar, and go down to the sewers, and you get taken forward for about 10 minutes. And into a dark room. Light shines on you. It looks like you are back. How did the expedition to the Shade Barrow go?
I mean,
Are you
I'd say
alive?
success.
Success.
Mostly, I'd say successfully, but my God, that was nail biter for quite a lot of that.
Do you wish to tell me what happened?
Yeah, I go through the simple story. What I'll do is I'll give them a basic breakdown of what we did, sans some key details about the ruby, which I will
Okay.
deliberately omit.
So congratulations. So you have booty. There is a tithe for the clasp, of course.
And DM, would Fabius remember how much the tithe is?
15%.
15%, and I took about, was it 300 gold?
Yep.
400 gold?
You make an intelligence roll for me, please.
Intelligence. That is 11.
Okay, so you didn't mention the scrolls, you didn't mention the ruby, but you did mention the gold. Okay,
Yep.
he says, so
So
you found some gold. I would expecting more booty. Could you make a deception roll for me, please?
deception.
Yep.
That is 14 minus 1, 13.
Okay. You are hiding something. But never mind. I will take our tithe in gold. I am wary of other things from the halls of the undead.
Exciting. I will reach into my pockets and pull out 30 gold and give that to him.
And he puts it on. He put it on a table in front of him. And he says, "Thank you, Fabius.
Pleasure. And I will pass on
We found your father and sent him to you.
what's left of him.
He is a survivor of this city. This is my city. We have looked after people such as him. And this is what your bounty does as well, of course. But he is not long for this world.
No.
And he offers you a small vial of purple liquid. And this may help him.
I will
And he walks
try
out.
and pick up the vial.
And he walks out. And his entourage walks out with him. And you are led out to the back to the Wayward Pony. And Womble is in deep discussion with Rinko the dwarf about bagpipe playing. And actually, as he starts to play the bagpipe again, but he plays it very much better this time. You realise that this is a way of trying to force out people who are coming in who shouldn't really be in here. You have another go on the bagpipes. Could you make another performance roll for me, please?
Certainly. Oh, it's only a 12.
Okay, it's okay, passable. A few squeaks still, but it's better. Who else is in here? Is Jordan there?
Yeah,
So Jordan, what are you doing? So there's the tall Goliath by the door. He's looking up and down. He's obviously the bouncer on the door, carrying a large stick.
I would have probably just found a table to sit at, had a
Okay.
drink, whilst obviously Fabi's being led off.
Yeah. So you get brought a tankard of ale. You realise that the other people in here are not really drinking very much.
No, I'll be sipping at it, keeping wits about as such.
It is horrible.
Blending in.
It is
Yeah.
really very poor ale. Again, this is the way of keeping people out. You realise that
Mm.
you don't want sort of people just wandering off the street. But after 10 minutes of this, sipping this ale, which people are just smirking under their under their mouths, under their hands, looking at you. Porcupine. You hear that at least once. And Fabius comes back.
Hello.
So Womble gives you a tune. What are you going to play for them, Womble?
The same as before.
So,
It's any song he knows.
Yep. Just one song.
oh yeah, you're going to have more than that.
Nope, that's it. That's all Womble remembers.
Okay, so Womble has another go. So let's try. Should we try a different one? No, let's try the same guy again. I don't know if you can actually hear it though.
Oh, well, we did last time.
In the background.
It's really quiet. I don't know why it's so quiet. I'll just get the other. It's much louder than that. And actually, people look at you and think, oh, you can play it.
Yeah, yeah. Womble knows the bagpipes. You know, he spent extensive years playing the same song over and over and over again. Like in his 20s, you know, that's what he did. 20 to 30 bagpipes.
Well, that must be a year or so ago now.
Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
Yeah, well, no family, no kids, no drama.
This is
Just
really
bagpipes.
amazing. He's actually managed to talk to you and play the bagpipes at the same time. This is a fantastic achievement.
Well, all you
And
do.
Rinko's very impressed.
Well, Womble's glad.
Full of so much hot air.
Can I? I really want to cast great invisibility on myself for 1 on 1.
Some floating bagpipes.
Okay,
No,
so
it's all
you play the
invisible.
bagpipes. So
Pardon?
you want to cast grace invisibility on yourself, do you?
Yes, if I can cast greater invisibility on myself, so everything I'm holding and wearing, including myself, goes invisible for a minute.
Okay. So, how do you cast grace invisibility then?
Let me click on the button that does it. It is verbal and somatic.
I really want this to work.
Oh my
So
god,
I-
he's going to steal bagpipes.
Who needs a bell?
Okay. So, verbal and somatic. Okay. So you take the bagpipes out of your mouth, and you start to shimmer your hands in front of you. And Rinko goes, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
Thanks.
And suddenly you go invisible.
Bolt out the door.
Okay. Okay, you run to there is this large Goliath standing in the way of the door. As you know, as I said before, he's 6 foot tall. He's not a huge tall. He's 6 foot tall. He's got this great big metal plate on the side of his head. He's standing in the way of the door.
I will.
I have
minor
to ask
illusion.
very quickly. Is there an open window near where he is? If so, I want to yell out, he's going for the window in the hope to distract that Goliath, to allow Womble to get out the door.
Okay. So you shout out, "He is by the window." Okay. And the Goliath completely ignores you.
Ah.
Womble
So-
will minor illusion a thunderous sound, kind of close to the guard on the door, of just a woman screaming.
Hold it. It's got to get rid of that.
This is so much effort for bagpipes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Baby.
I love it.
Okay. So you do a. You hear the rest of you hear this scream. "Ah!" And people turn, but the Goliath doesn't.
Damn it. Can I try and just slide my way past him?
Yep. The door is closed, but you can try. Yep. So make a A athletics roll, please,
Pure athletics.
and you have advantage on this because you're invisible.
19.
Okay. And what did I get? I didn't roll anything. 18. So you get past him and you open the door to get out.
I slip out and I beeline to was it the Druid's Drop, wherever the cart was.
Yep. And Rinka just stands there. Did that bastard just steal me pipes? And Boschko,
Kes.
who's the innkeep, looks at you, Fabius. Fabius, you owe Winkle some pipes.
Yes.
Your friend took his
Why?
pipes.
That crazy old man just followed me in. He's not. He's a crazy old man. He's nothing to do with me.
And she raises.
Why
an
did you let
eyebrow.
him in?
She raises an eyebrow. Can you make a deception roll for me, please?
Deception. What is a 10 minus 1? 9.
Okay. Fabius. We know he's with you.
Yeah.
You
All
better
right.
give Winkle the
How
money for
much?
some more bagpipes. Or get them back.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna die if I try and get those bagpipes back. How much, Wrinkle, for your bagpipes?
God, I don't know.
Sorry, I've just kind of derailed the session. I apologise.
They will be 60 gold pieces.
Oof.
Oh,
I'll give you 50.
Oh, done. But they were my favourite. And Rinka comes up to you and he takes the money.
Believe me, there'll be deafening more people than you ever could.
And he reaches behind the counter and he takes another set of bagpipes out.
Pair out, yeah.
No. Get
I'm
out.
going to make a quick escape, and I'm going to examine this vial of purple liquid.
Okay, could you make a medicine roll for me, please? So you open this back, you
Medicine.
take the stopper off, and it's the purple liquid has a slight fume come off it, and you sniff it. Make a medicine roll for me, please.
That is a natural 20 for a total of 26.
You recognise the aroma. This is the essence of the poppy.
Aha.
That you know that
I know
this
what
is
this
this will be for this is a poison, and it is for people to pass away quietly and peacefully.
Oh, I guess better go back to the Druid's Drop then.
So you go back to the Druid's Drop, and Jordan, you follow him. In the distance, you hear this.
I suppose it gets louder as we get closer to the Druid's Drop.
Yeah.
But you can't see where it's coming from. It's It's coming from the empty air. There's people looking around, looking completely and utterly bemused, as this squawking noise goes down the sort of scampers down the high street. You see puddles on the ground from where the rain has been recently, and occasional splashes. And you get to the Druid's Drop. Womble, your greater invisibility has run out long since.
Yep.
You have in your hand a set of functional bagpipes.
Yes. D&D career complete.
We're supposed to finish this in 5 minutes. There we go. So you're back at the Druid's Drop. You go in there, and Baz is there, as is Dak, and the door opens and cold air comes in as Womble comes in, pink-cheeked, puffing a bit, holding in his hand what looks like a animal, which has got sort of a number of woody type legs.
Oh God, what's he done now?
Hi guys.
what are they?
This, not they, use the proper pronouns. This is she. This is
What?
Sheila.
This is Sheila.
Sheila.
What kind of animal is that?
Actually,
Baz.
Bazir, could you make a nature roll for me, please?
Okay. 8.
You've heard of things that you think this could be a haggis.
Oh. Where did you capture a haggis? I didn't even know they lived here.
Jack is so confused.
Well, this is what I was doing in that time off when you guys went dungeon delving.
Why would you leave us to capture how do you even capture a haggis?
With great difficulty.
You chase them up a hill because they've got one leg shorter than the other. So when you get to the top, they just run in circles.
How's your evening been, guys? Everything all good?
Yeah, we were just deciding how long we waited before we decided you were dead and leave.
You got about 3 minutes.
Where are the rest of them?
The rest of who? Whom?
Jordan, Fabius, the guys we travel with.
I don't know.
Did you trade them for a haggis?
No, I thought they were with you, weren't they?
No, they were with you.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. I think something happened at the bar that we were at.
You don't say.
They should be here any minute now, hopefully.
Oh, God, we're gonna have to leave quickly again, aren't we?
No. Just stay. Let me play a serenade. Just a beautiful tune for you. Just sit down. I'll buy you a drink each.
So it's an instrument then.
Possibly.
Either that, or you're just torturing some thing to make
You're
noise.
going to put your mouth on that poor creature.
Yep, and I'll just start playing it.
Okay,
it's
could you
not
make
an
another
animal.
performance roll for me, please?
So actually, I can press the bagpipes button and then choose an attribute instead. So should I do dexterity or something?
Do it with charisma.
Charisma. Okay.
Yes.
It is 21.
Oh, actually, it doesn't sound like the haggis actually sings to you in multiple tunes. It's sort of like a background drone, and it sings like a tune which sounds a little bit like this. Womble, take it away.
There we go.
And the resident bard in the corner stops and listens to your rendition of Amazing Grace. And the whole bar stops, listens to this, and it's quite a small place, and bagpipes are for big spaces, and people are sort of a bit taken back by the noise. But when you finish your tune, people stop. There's quiet. And then the bard goes, "Oh, bravo! 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 Can you play anything else?"
No.
Oh.
That's it.
That's it. So you got
Oh, man,
performance.
Just his enthusiasm just kind of makes me shrink into myself.
Okay.
Like loads. Just kind of like.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh well, that's a pity. And he goes back and he starts to play his
Hey,
lute.
like loot.
There we go. That was one lute.
Nice.
There we go. Lute noise. And he starts to play his lute, and everybody just goes back and chatting again.
That was a spell, right?
Yeah, a spell.
Yeah.
Huh. Yep, it was a spell.
Right.
So Jordan and Fabius, you hear sounds like murdering, somebody being murdered inside the druid's drop, and you get in there and you just come to the end of Womble's rendition of Amazing Grace.
Finish killing people, Womble.
Oh, there we are.
Yep.
What did he do?
Nothing.
He
Poor
robbed
souls
the
were.
clasp.
He what?
He robbed the clasp. He went straight in and stole their property. You've now got a mark on you for life.
This
don't know what on
is
me.
great.
A mark.
Can I insight
need to
check
run.
Fabius?
Okay, can you make a deception roll for me, please, Fabius?
I would love to.
Can I do that with advantage if I join in with the lie going? They'll
Yep.
be able to find you anywhere you go.
Oh yes, so
You'll
you
never be
you
late.
roll this with help, so you have an advantage on this.
Advantage. Oh, that's good. That is a grand total of 8.
Okay,
Oh.
could you do an insight roll for me, please? Womble.
It is 16.
He's pulling
I'm
your
bull-
leg. You
I'm
think.
bullshitting you.
I'll look at Fabius. I'm like, is this the duck story all over again?
No, this one's a lie.
Oh, okay. Yep, no, because the other one was complete truth. Thank you, Fabius. I can read you so easily, Fabius.
Okay.
We'll go in a minute. I've got to do one more thing.
Okay.
And I will go up the stairs and find the appropriate room.
Womble, do you believe the thing about leaks and the ferryman?
I do, still.
Yep. Okay. There we go.
And I still have a bag of rotten leeks because I haven't
Okay.
replaced them.
Okay. So it's just that you know this man is dying.
Yeah, but he's not of any importance to me.
Okay. Fair enough. So Fabius, you go up the stairs. You go into the room and you see lying down on a bed, his shirt exposed now, a skeletal form in front of you, which is large suppurating tumor on his chest. Acid burned down his face. Fabius, my son, I don't think I've told you before, but Fabius, I love you. I always have.
Oh man, you're destroying me here, Mike.
And as he says that, there was a on the window, and you look up and caw, flutters away.
Ah,
Who's his Mike? And he grabs and he reaches a hand for you and grabs you by the sleeve. I've been the father that I didn't want to be to you. My life was shoes. And you went off to do something better. And he grabs you by the lapels and pulls you close. And you smell this rancid breath of death. He says, Fabius, I was jealous. You were the man I could never be. Tiberia was your mother.
Yep.
We were so proud of you. We loved you so very much. And we love Alexis very much. Look after him. And he wheezes out of the side of this hole in the side of his face, wheezes. And actually you can see now this tumor has eroded through his chest wall. And as he breathes in, there's this like sucking noise from it.
hold on a sec, Taz. I've got something which will make this easy. And I will pull out the purple vial.
What is it, my boy?
And I will... This is going to take the pain away. You're never going to feel pain again. And
I've only known pain. I've only known pain since I was burnt.
I might be a lousy son, but I'm a damn good surgeon. Now come, let's put an end to this.
Okay.
And I will administer the oh, second the poppy. What was it again?
The
Milk of the poppy.
Milk of the poppy. So he goes to reach for it, but his hand's too weak, so you have to hold it in his hand.
Yep.
And he takes it to his mouth, and he dribbles, half of it dribbles down the sides of his cheek.
I will turn his head a bit so it goes down properly.
And he lies back and says, my son. You turn around and you see a raven at the window, looking at you. And you turn back, and your father is still.
I will close his eyelids, pay my last respects, and then I will go downstairs.
Okay. The raven doesn't move as you go. It just stays there. And you go down the stairs, and the rest of you see Fabius come down the stairs. A stern expression on his face. What are you going to do?
Time to go.
Let's go.
Okay. So you
I
go.
will quickly talk to the bartender
Yeah.
and let him know the situation. And I will
Yes.
request that the money I gave to him go towards a suitable funeral and burial.
It's for the best. Is there any gods that he would wish to honour?
Just the Everlight. He wasn't a particularly holy man, but he did celebrate every year.
Okay. And he nods, goes back to serving another customer, and you leave the inn and get into your horse and cart. And you travel into the evening. And you travel back, and you make cold camp at the camp at the side of the road. And I will take you all the way back over the next 5 days, unless you want to do anything along the way, to Emon. Do you wish to do anything along the way?
I'm going to have a spiritual journey. I'm going to have some time to process everything which has happened.
Okay. Okay, so when you're on the travel, you see that there is always the periphery of your vision. There's a raven, which then, when you turn to see it, is gone.
Dak,
Yeah.
have you noticed that raven? I'll
Not-
point, and then at that point, I'm assuming it's not there.
It's not there now. Make a perception roll, Dan.
Hmm.
Where's it gone? Perception. 4.
No, you don't.
No, I can't say as I've noticed any ravens.
Maybe it's just me. Never mind.
Why, have you got something on your mind?
No, just seeing lots of ravens.
Ah.
It's that time of year, I suppose.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay, so you travel back, uneventful journey along the Silvercut crossroads, like Silvercut High roadway back to Emon, and you get there late afternoon. And it is raining. There is more smog in the air. The crater seems to be spewing out more smoke. And where are we? Oh, I just put this one on. And you get back to Emon. The gates are open. You travel in. The guards on the gate let you through after a cursory look through your carriage. There's nothing to see. What do you wish to do?
Do we say it
First
was?
things first, What's the time?
Yeah, I was just thinking.
It's sort of middle of the afternoon.
Okay.
Probably another
Dyson's.
2 hours of
We've
sunlight.
still got time. Let's go to Dyson's first.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Right.
idea.
So you go to Dyson. So you take your cart there, and there is as you know that Dyson's there is a place where you can park your cart and your horse, and you do so. It is a safe area. You go through the front door of Dyson's Brandt's building, Brandt's Shipping Emporia. And there behind a desk with a brown hair down to her neck, wearing glasses, behind a desk you see Claire, his secretary. Oh, you're back.
Indeed. Is Dyson in?
Well, he is. Shall I let him know you're here?
Please.
Okay, and she rings a bell. Ding. And now it's probably about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Womble, can you just make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Most certainly.
The bells.
It is a 15.
You're fine. You shiver down your spine. You
Oh.
suddenly feel like you're looking through a distorted image through a green liquid, and then you back to where you are again.
Does the head in my bag, the shrunken head Ashtak gave me, does it quiver at all?
Oh, are you going to have a look at it? You
I
gonna
will
take
have
it
a
out?
look in the bag. Yeah, just a quick peek.
Quick peek. Okay, make an investigation roll.
Most certainly. It is. Can I have advantage for being Womble? Because it's a natural 20 otherwise.
Oh, I can share inspiration, can't I?
That's
You
too
You
late,
can
don't
share.
worry about
You
it.
can share inspiration, but before you roll, you can share inspiration.
Ah.
Yeah, don't worry.
okay.
Thank you, Baz. It is a 7.
Well, you get the shrunken head out, and it's desiccated, and you look at it, and it doesn't seem to do very much.
Oh. Well, I'll put it back. No reactions, no quivering.
Well, by the time you took it out, the bells had stopped, of course.
Faster reactions. That's what I need.
And that's exactly.
Yep.
Ah! Welcome back, everybody! And bouncing into the room, basically a little bit like Phantom of the Opera now, is a man wearing a purple jacket, purple trousers, a white frilly shirt. As you know, half of his face was burnt, and he's wearing a porcelain mask over that side. The left side of the face is burnt from the where you went to the scar outside of town, where you closed that scar. Ah, you're back! I was beginning to wonder if you hadn't made it. So, tell me, what happened? Were you successful?
I will reach into Womble's bag of holding, and I will think of the red ruby and pull it out.
Okay, so a Womble, Fabius reaches for you for the bag. You gonna let him do it, yeah?
Yep, of course. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
Okay, so you reach and you take out this large red ruby, and you can see Dyson's eyes light up. You found it.
It wasn't easy,
That's why.
but we got it.
And the most important thing is, did you find the remains of my grandfather?
I'm afraid we couldn't identify him in time. That place came down fairly quickly after we got this.
Oh, and you can see him crestfallen. Tell me what happened then. And he reaches out to take the ruby from you.
Yep, I'll give it to him.
Okay, and you can see one of his hands is slightly shriveled up, the left side, and actually it's not really moving very much at all now. because after it got badly burnt. So he reaches it with his right, and he just uses his left as something to put it on, and he holds it. All the dexterity is on his right side. So he takes this, and he says, "One second," and he goes back into his office, and after a minute comes back out again. Oh, that will be a way to save this city, to close Thordax Crater for good. But tell me what happened, and do you just recount the story?
I will. Sans details with my involvement with certain criminal organizations.
Okay. So you can see him sitting there with rapt attention, and do you know what? I knew you would do it. I knew it would be you doing it. And he looks at you all. That's why I trusted you with what's it called? What's that song called? What's your song called? Nightbane. That's why I trusted you with Nightbane. I knew you could be relied upon. Soon, I will need to build the fire staff for this next endeavour, and that will take me a couple of weeks to do. But soon I have an idea about how we can seal the crater. But there are other issues afoot. The Myriad are causing us a lot of problems in this city. Soon I will be launching an attack against them with other adventuring groups. I trust that you will be part to this. And remuneration will be suitably adequate, of course. Oh, talking about remuneration, and he gets a chest out, puts it on the desk in front of Claire, his secretary, and he opens it with a small key, and he opens this, and inside you see a load of platinum coins.
Ooh.
I thought all in gold will be difficult, so this is all in platinum. And that's 16,000 gold pieces worth of platinum.
Jesus.
Your
Wow.
payment.
16,000 gold pieces.
16. Well, that's what we agreed. And that is your payment.
Is 3,200 gold pieces equivalent for everyone, or 320 platinum pieces?
I think the minstrels of this town, the bards of this town, will start singing your praises, and your legend will start to grow. You're already well known in this city, and I think you will be even more well known there now. You need to find a bard who can create the tale worthy of what you've just told me.
Good idea.
I will even let Gilmore know that what you have done, and maybe they'll be able to sell you some other things that would be helpful for you in your future endeavours.
Can you get him to give us a discount?
I think that's for you to negotiate with him.
Oh.
Now,
About a multi-buy on healing potion.
I am going to be busy now. I suggest you have a little bit of time off to do what you wish, and I will contact you in due course when the next phase of my plan needs to happen. But you must keep this between us. And well done. Well done. Well done. And he goes up to you and shakes you all by the hand.
Shakes me by the foot.
So you offer him your foot, do you?
I'm handstanding now.
Okay. And he looks upside down at you and he goes, okay, whatever. And he shakes your foot.
Yes!
And he goes back into his office. And Claire, I must not be disturbed now. I have much to think about and much to do. Let Merrick know that we are almost there. And Merrick, you remember, it was one of the headmasters of the Toltis Academy, which was the part of the Alabaster Lyceum. So you have a lot of money.
Oh yes, we have
Claire
places to
says,
visit now.
I've never seen him so excited. Oh, thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for this city. Now, if you've got nothing else, I can offer you some tea, but you may wish to. You look a little bit road weary. You may wish to tidy yourself up.
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay. So, where are you going to go? She offers you a cup of tea.
Ooh, I'll go for a cup of tea.
Okay, you have a cup of tea, and there are cucumber sandwiches.
Lovely.
Yeah, very nice, with the crust cut off, of course.
Of course.
And these in your hands, Bazir, these are tiny. You make a good gesture of eating them. And you finish there, and you are escorted out, and Claire closes the front door and locks it. And where do you go now? It is now night time.
In then, I suppose.
Oh yeah, I think. Oh, how clean are we? Because aren't there baths near here?
There are baths. Because Jordan knows about the baths. Of course, I've completely forgotten about them.
Brandished something or other, I think it was called, wasn't it?
Brandished iron. Here we go.
Yeah, there we
There
go.
we go. So, do you go straight to the baths, or do you got a horse and cart with you? Remember?
Now, let's go to the inn first and stable the horse and what have you.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're going to go to Le Vieux Croc.
Mhm.
Okay, which is down in the port section of the town. I actually haven't. You can't actually see anything at the moment, can you?
No.
Okay, so where is our? I just should have put you on here. There you go. So you can see now. Yeah,
Marvellous.
there we go. So you can see there's a lot more smoke around. Sorry, you should have said if you couldn't see anything. If it goes black, let me know. And so you go down to the Port of Emon district, where the Vieux Croc is, which is close to the port, rough part of town. And you go into Le Vieux Croc. Oh, I've got to find it now, haven't I? Where are we on here? Bear with me 1 second. Okay, so you go through the you park the park cart outside with a horse, and a young man takes it away. He recognises you because you've been a long time stayer here, and you go in, and behind the bar with his white pinion, and that's growing some muttons down the side of his face, you see Marshall. He has a rat standing on his shoulder. There are a couple of barmaids in here too, and they're running around. It is busy. It is the evening, and some of the ships have come in. You're back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Good business.
Well, surviving.
Good business pays well.
I think we're in for rooms.
Rooms.
Yeah.
Well, the discount is you'll have to start paying for them now.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Yeah. And since you've come back as well, you've noticed that actually more of the city has been rebuilt. Particularly the central part, there's been a lot of work by the mages to build the town, which was demolished by Thordak, and it's coming on at an amazing speed. And you're quite impressed by this. The airship the skyship has gone. but there is a spike there where where you saw it before. And Fen went poop poop. I seem to remember. He went all Toad to Toad Hall on us.
Yeah.
So you go there. So Marshall goes, do you want some beer? Some ale. Florrie, ale for our travellers.
I think it's a
Floyd.
well-deserved ale.
And Florrie, the barmaid, comes along and remember she's got a bit of a squint, but rather buxom, and she plunks a ale in front of each of you. Where's your strange elven friend?
That is the question.
Not entirely sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you lose him?
Maury
Gosh.
ran off, I think.
Yeah, we're not entirely sure of that either. People tend to come and go at their pleasure these days.
Oh well, you're here anyway. Marshall says that the ale, the first ale, is on the house, but obviously then there's a bill then afterwards,
No, of course.
and it's going to be 1 gold piece a night each. And that include food and a little bit of ale, but if you're going to have huge amounts, then obviously it would be more.
Stuff.
Maybe more.
So you smell a little bit road dusty. Are you going to the bathhouse?
Yeah, I think we probably are we?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's well-deserved.
Yeah.
Okay. So you check in. What are you going to do with a bag of holding, by the way, and all your stuff?
We could
Is
take it
there
in
a
turns,
locker?
couldn't we?
Sorry.
Go on, Ross.
Is there a locker?
A locker? That's the first thing a thief goes for.
I think one of us will have to wait then.
I can gladly wait.
No, I'll do it. I'm gonna stay at the pub and drink for a bit. You guys go for your bath.
Okay.
Sure, Fabius? Do you want company?
No, I'm all right.
Okay. Can I leave Sheila with you? Is that okay?
Who?
I'll point at the bagpipes at my hip.
Oh, I don't know. I think they'd be very
By
pleased
the way,
to hear that
have you
at the
been
bathhouse.
practicing the bagpipes on the way back in the cart?
Yeah, I just didn't want to say.
Oh, okay. I thought you probably would have been.
Yeah, definitely. I was playing it over my phone through the mic. I don't know if it was picked up or not, so I just didn't want to say anything. But yeah, sorry, Fabius. What were you saying?
I think you should take it. I think they'd appreciate your music.
No. But the problem is, if they get moist and kind of a bit wet, then it's quite hard to get the air kind of flowing through its sort of system.
Well, we wouldn't want that, would we?
Yeah, I greatly appreciate it. I can pay you if you need. I've just come into a lot of money, if you didn't know.
I'll do it for 1 platinum piece.
Kind of a hard bargain, but I know if anyone tries to mess with you, you will just stab them and take the skin. So yeah, I'll give him 1 platinum piece to look after. I've forgotten what I called her now. Sheila.
Sheila.
Sheila the bagpipes.
Sheila the bagpipes.
The haggis bagpipes.
Haggis bagpipes. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh dear.
To me, most highly paid protection job I've ever done.
Yeah.
Okay. So Fabius, you're going to stay at the inn, yeah?
Yep.
Yep. And the rest of you go to the brandished iron.
Yes.
So it's a short walk away. Jordan knows exactly where to go. So
Yeah.
you get into this. It's dark. It's full of. There's a lot of sailors in there. You have to wait an hour or so for your turn. The whole building is built a little bit like the inside of a ship, and there's a forge at the back where a Far Genasi is hammering things away. And you get your turn, and you get offered a barrel. The water is emptied and pours down the street and then refilled. And some people getting with cold water, some people getting in warm water. It's up to you. And you have a lovely evening. You soak out the feeling of the dead and the undead and the road. You're offered oils and things. Each one of you is going to be 10 silver pieces for the bath, and then extra for oils if you wish to have them.
Stuff.
Okie dokie. Is there someone there to help me out of my armour by any chance?
And there is Abigail, who she is a young lady, blackened teeth, pox marks on her face. Comes up to you and says, "Yes, sir, I will help you out." And she unbuckles the straps. And you jump into the water. Do you want your water heated up, Bazir, or not?
Oh yes.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, not too hot. I don't like
Okay.
it steaming hot, but just a bit warm.
Okay. And so it's 10 silver pieces for the bath. Another 10 silver pieces if you want oils and things. Extra for drinks. They'll offer you mead for 2 silver pieces for a glass of mead.
Oh, well, that all sounds good to me.
Mm.
So you have a delightful evening, soaking in the heat of the water, and after an hour and a half you get out and towel yourself off and go back to and put on your travel gear as well, which is dirty and aromatic now. Now you've noticed it, now you're clean, and you go back to the Via Croc, and you see there Fabius sitting there in his cups. I've still got the clock ticking.
Here she
sorry.
is, safe and sound, and I will pick up Sheila.
You gonna give it a go?
Go ahead, Fabius. I know you want to.
Oh yeah. I will give it a blow.
Okay. So could you make a first of all an intelligence roll for me, please?
Intelligence, 19.
Okay, so you know roughly you've seen you've seen Womble do this, and so you put it in your mouth. Could you make a performance roll, please? With a performance roll with disadvantage, and you've never played this before, so take 5 from it.
So disadvantage -5 with performance. Cool. That's a 1.
That's a 1.
Not an actual 1, just a 7 -6.
Cool.
Rob, I'm not scared, is it?
Got it?
Nah.
Got it? Ah! And Womble, you stand there and you think he's murdering Sheila for you.
Fabius, I'm happy that you tried.
Pretty good, huh?
If
That was a great first attempt. Never
Fabius,
Yes.
what's your armor class?
Armor class
Yeah.
is 18.
18. Okay. Actually, I'm going to have you make it Can you make it dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Oh yes, I would love that.
You're going to get a pint glass up the back of the head.
That is a 15 +6, so that is a 21. Sorry, +7, 22.
Okay, you feel something around coming towards you. You dodge out the way, and this soggy piece of bread splatters on the wall next to you.
Well, I think that sums that up, doesn't it, Fabius? If you want lessons, I'm more than happy to sit down and teach you.
I'll tell you what, blowing that behind someone, I wouldn't need to stab them.
This is true. We should all go into battle all playing them and just scare off the opponent.
I really want to wear a skirt for some reason as well, guys, when I play it.
Well, you're not actually wearing trousers at the moment, are you? Just
Well, no, I am. They're just burnt and crispy.
So
Yeah.
the whole crowd went very silent when Fabius started playing, and now they started chatting amongst themselves again. And somebody's starting to play music in the background.
Temptation to cast Fireball rising.
Okay. So what are you doing? You having an early evening?
I'm feeling like a jolly evening, to be honest.
Okay. So there is a market outside. As you know, you're close to a market square, and there are things happening at the moment. There is a late night market. There was some revelry happening.
Well, I'd quite like to take in the market, and if there's some local foods and drinks and things like that.
Okay.
Seems like the perfect evening for it.
sounds like a good plan.
The rain has stopped, but it is cold. It's like a Christmas market. So you go out
Lovely.
and you hear music. There are flaming torches. There is a smell of cinders in the air again from Thordax crater, but people are ignoring that and getting on with life. There are multiple stalls here with gaudy coloured flags and tents. What do you wish to do? What are you looking? Are you just browsing, or do you have anything particular you want to look for?
I'm just keeping an eye out for sort of knickknacks, and specifically a diamond.
A diamond.
If I find one here, just on the off chance there's that kind of random merchant stall that's trying to.
Okay, well, you
Jump
know
in.
that this is probably not the place that you'll find a 100 gold piece diamond.
Yeah. Well, I'm just keeping an eye out
in a
just
travelling
case.
market.
Yeah,
Okay.
just in case.
Okay. So you wander around. Make a perception roll for me, please.
Certainly. Perception. So 17.
Okay. So you do see some purveyors of cheap jewellery here. You're not sure whether they have anything as valuable as you mentioned, but you can always have a look.
Nah, if it doesn't catch my eye right away, it's no point in looking at him.
Okay.
It's just a curiosity, just in case on the off chance.
Okay. There's a farmer there. Says, "Ah, do you want another goat? I've got more. I recognise you. The tiefling and the dragonborn. You bought a goat from me before. Do you want another goat?"
He was a lovely goat. Do you have any other animals at all?
Let's have a look. And he goes into the back, and you can see there's crates of chickens. There's a cow out the back. There is. Let's get that back on again. Quite like that music. There were chickens. There was a goat. There were a couple of small furry rabbits, and pigeons and various other things here.
Ooh, is there one of the rabbits? I'll take I assume these are all live animals.
Yes, they are live. Yeah.
Ooh, I'll take a rabbit.
Why?
I think.
What a great choice. Which one? There's a one with floppy ears, with grey fur with floppy ears. Another one was black and white with pointy up ears.
Oh, let's
They
go
both
floppy.
look at you and their noses twitch.
Yes, definitely go floppy.
You go for the grey one with the floppy ears, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So, what a fantastic choice. That will be a silver piece for a rabbit,
Silver piece.
and another silver piece for the cage.
Okie dokie. Do you have any food, any leeks or anything like that for the rabbits?
Leeks.
Well, you know, whatever rabbits eat.
What they
One
eat.
thing to Baz got, I heard back they might enjoy carrots rather than leeks.
Ah,
Well, we got some grain. I can sell you some grain for another silver piece.
sure.
So you get a small bag of grain for silver piece. You are being completely fleeced here, by the way, but it's a rabbit, and you're feeling a little bit mellow after the mead and what have you from the and the ale.
Excellent.
And you have a rabbit in a cage,
Good doing business with you, sir.
and you too.
As if you wanted rabbit stew, I'm pretty sure you can just get it from somewhere. This seems like a lot of extra steps.
No, we're not going to eat the rabbit.
Why not? We ate the goat.
No. This is a dungeon delving rabbit.
Oh no!
Wobble is nowhere near about, but
Of course.
his dungeon delving animal sense just tingled all of a sudden.
It's
Oh,
got
I am
great big
finding
pointy
Wobble.
teeth.
Yeah, he just turns around, looks at Baz, points at him and goes, "Is that a dungeon delving rabbit, Baz?"
This is a dungeon delving rabbit. What should we call him? Or her.
Wobble.
The creature of ah.
Oh, she named it the Easter Bunny.
Oh, dear me.
Okay.
It's another poor creature that we're going to have murdered.
I think we should call him Waffles.
That's a great suggestion. But Baz, you're gonna have to look after him though.
Yeah. Womble already tried and it didn't
Yeah,
go
well-
well.
Well, Sir Fetched is actually guarding Jordan's son's grave at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Both spiritual and real.
Yeah, so his spirit has obviously, and I'll inspect the rabbit, inhabited this Waffles rabbit.
Well, I had great success taking care of Roach, so I'm sure Waffles will be fine.
But
Okay.
yeah, but you didn't know.
What do you mean?
Like, well, how many times has Roach been dead and I've fixed it?
What does death really mean?
Well, a lot to that poor bloody old.
He's fine. Wherever he is, he's fine.
Death is just a moment in life's journey.
Well, at the end usually, yeah.
You come across another store selling bright coloured confectionaries and lollipops and sweets of all flavours.
Ooh,
And
cake.
you can see there's a gaggle of children around it, who actually, Baz, you recognise some of them. And as you get close to it, they go, "Dragon Man! Dragon Man! Sweeties, Dragon Man! Can we have sweeties?"
How do they look? Are they looking diabetic or do they look fine?
We'll make a medicine roll for me then, please.
Can you tell if someone looks diabetic?
I'm just looking to see if they're fat, really.
Do
18.
do they have both feet?
Yeah. This is a great look for Baz, though, holding a rabbit with children all around him asking for sweets.
Oh, there's an obvious joke there. Leave it. I've got 18.
18.
Shall we
They
go get the
look-
cart and put free candy on the side? of it?
Yeah, it ain't far off that, is it?
Okay, so you look at these children and they are dirty, cold. Some of them they're barefooted even in the cold, and you can see they're gaunt and malnourished.
Okay, I will give the proprietor 5 gold pieces and tell him to give the kids whatever they want.
Whatever they want. Well, there's going to be more than 5 gold pieces, my good sir.
Well, up until the value of 5 gold pieces.
Oh, Dragon Man! Thank you, Dragon Man! Sweeties, sweeties, and you can hear almost like a ripple going out. Sweeties, sweeties, and more children run up, and must be about 90, 100 of them there now.
Baz, how much money have you spent on sweets for these kids?
And the man is a bit like Willy Wonka, handing out a bit of this and a bit of that, a lollipop, a licorice stick, gobstoppers, Wonka bars, and everlasting gobstoppers, and one of them has a piece of chewing gum and goes purple. You know, it's all this stuff, and actually you probably end up by emptying about 2/3 of his, about half of his store.
Wow.
And you can see some at the back are looking, a bit crestfallen. Dragon Man, any more sweeties?
Yeah, don't miss anyone out. I'll cover it.
Oh, well done, sir. Good. What a brave knight you are. Have you got your armour on, by the way?
Yes.
What a brave sir knight you are. And it costs you another 4 gold pieces, and you completely clear him out of sweets and confectionery. Could you just make an intelligence roll for me, please?
Oh dear. 9.
Okay, that's fine. And so they, once the sweets have been given out, they all crowd round you, pat you, go, "Ha ha! Thank you, Mr. Dragon Man," and they all run off into the winter.
Okay,
Did they take your wallet?
probably, but I don't know that yet. So
Okay, well, make a. Well, do you want to feel for your wallet?
with that intelligence roll, because that's what I assume it was for, or am I wrong?
Actually, it was for something else.
Okay. Yeah. I'll definitely have a quick pat down. I kind of trust these kids, but who knows?
Yeah. Okay, your wallet is there.
Oh, there we go.
As mate,
Ewan.
can I just? How much money have you spent on sweets for these kids? Like it since the beginning.
I can say.
I'm not sure. I probably should have just bought the sweet shop.
You probably should have just started an orphanage.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
It would be cheaper.
And I could get them all rabbits.
Ah, not what I meant. Yeah.
Could you
It's
make a Baz? Could you make a perception roll for me, please?
14.
As Dak was talking to you, you look up and you see a shooting star.
Oh,
Fizzles, burns brightly, then goes out.
well. I think I know a sign when I see one.
Hmm?
Nothing, Dak.
Hmm.
That Tides of Chaos Womble.
Oh, sorry. I'm just rereading my things because
Okay.
I forget them. Why? What were you thinking? Let's get to blow up the children.
I wasn't sure quite what you were doing. I just saw that flash up.
It's a child catcher.
Claimer of souls.
I just like to think he's desperately trying to roll on the wild magic table just to see if he can blow the entire place up.
Always. I love it.
Okay, so are you looking for anything else at all?
I'm not looking in for anything specific, just enjoying the evening.
I would actually. Dak wouldn't mind having a look around to see if he can see anyone attempting to sell like exotic or tropical pets or animals.
Okay.
Oh, becoming a menagerie.
Just because you know, I just want to have a look, see if I can gather any more shapes while I'm busy.
So as you're looking at who's going around? Hello, everybody! Hello! Welcome, Arius! Do you want some of my? And you feel this pulling at your arm, and you turn round, and you're walking past this stall. It's rather nondescript, and there's a goblin there standing behind a table with some vials of liquid on it. Welcome, yes. You want some more of my lovely potions? And he goes, "These are the people I told you about." Says this Ashtak the goblin talking into the middle of the air. "Yes, you want some more of my potions? Very successful they were too. Did they get rid of the undead?" So he speaks very, very loudly.
Did they get rid of the undead, guys?
Is that what that was for?
I don't know. Where's our designated adult? Where's Fabius gone?
Oh.
I'm with you.
Ah, yeah.
Following
You normally deal with Ashtak. Away you go.
Ah, there you are. Did
hello,
those potions work for you very well? And you can actually see that he's got his eyebrows have been burnt off.
Well, Ashtak, I'm afraid we haven't met any undead powerful enough to use this potion on yet. You know, we'd want to save it for when, death itself is coming for us.
Yes, and I can say I have been patronaged by the Waffle House. I know that's your name.
That's us, all right.
And he gets a pencil out, and a piece of paper, and he writes this as patronaged, spelt wrong by the way, by the Waffle House, and he puts it on his store.
Does he write patronised by?
As patronised, absolutely.
That too.
So, well, and do you want any more of my wonderful potions?
Yes, what you got?
Oh, you do. Oh, yes, of course you do. Right, well, what have we got? Well, we've got this one here, and he points to a red one, and this one here, and he points a long, gnarled finger onto a yellow bottle, and we got this special one here, and he gets his bottle with sort of, it's like a gurgling, and you see like bubbles in it, and you can see something floating in it. It looks like a little bit like a nail. A toenail or something. Ugh.
I'll take it.
Oh,
You will?
really?
But this one's a little pricey.
Oh, how much?
How much have you got?
I will give you one of these fancy coins, and I will dangle a platinum coin.
Needs to be a bit more than that.
Really? How about one of each? And I will get out a bronze, silver, gold, and platinum coin, and I will lay them out invitingly.
Do you know what this is?
No.
Well, then I can tell you that's probably not going to be enough.
I'll put another gold coin down. How about now?
I'm quickly looking it up. Still not going to be enough. You're going to need about. Oh. And let me think. Desperately trying to find it. That is going to take. Hold up your hands. So
Hold up my hand.
Yep, so that's 10. That's going to be. That will be 400 gold pieces.
Okay. Why not? Could be interesting. I will give him 400 gold pieces.
You will?
So I will give.
You will?
I will give him,
Yes, you will. Of course you will.
I will give him 40 platinum.
Okay, so he offers you this and says, "I'll give you this other one for free." So
No.
he gives you the
You're
red
a gentleman, Ashtak.
one. No, I'm a goblin. Stop insulting me. But it's a pleasure doing business.
I always get those two mixed up.
Yes. Well, thank you very
so
much.
if I call them toenail potion and red potion.
Red potion. Yep. So do you have any alchemy skills at all?
Not at all.
You want to? You can try sniffing them, see if you can work out what they are.
I will.
Or you can even try. You can actually just try a finger and just taste it and see what happens.
I will do that.
Okay. So you take the first one. Which one are you going to try first?
I will try the toenail one first.
The toner. Okay. So you take the stopper off the top, and it starts to fizz. Tss, and you put your finger in, and you lick it. It's really cold. It's really cold. A bit caustic on your tongue. You're trying to avoid the nail that's floating inside there. And you feel a tingling.
Do I feel a bit stronger?
You feel a little stronger. Only marginally so, and then it sort of quickly dissipates away.
Exciting. And yeah, I will do the same with the red potion.
Okay, so you dip your little finger in. Yep. So you dip your little finger in,
Indeed.
and you take 2 acid damage. So the first one is a potion of frost giant strength,
Yep.
and the second one is a vial of acid.
Oh, acid.
Good job you didn't guzzle that one in the middle of battle.
Indeed. Cool. For that hashtag. Exciting as always.
Just wonderful! Yeah, can I get you anything else? I've got. This. You may like this one. And he gets out a little jar He takes the top off. Do you want to try this one? And he offers it in front of you, holds it in front of your nose. Jordan, he puts it in front of your nose. Do you want to try this one?
What does it smell like?
Make a wisdom plus craft. Do you have any alchemy skills or any healing brewer's kit skills?
No.
Just make a wisdom roll there, please.
8.
It smells not very much.
I think I'll pass, Ashtak. You never know.
Anybody else?
I'll give it a little go. Give it a little nip.
So you have a little nip. Okay, it's neat vodka.
Oh,
Well done. And then he drowns the rest himself. There we go. Sealed the deal. Thank you very much. Anything else I can get you? Oh, Mr. Eric. Is your name really Eric? He's talking to you, Fabius.
Yes.
Eric, I seem to remember you wanted some
That's
stuff
one
so
way
you
of
could.
pronouncing it.
Yes, it is, isn't it? You humans are very strange. And he gets a sack of from under his counter and puts it on the top. And he gets inside it and says, "I could get you some healing stuff in here as well."
Oh,
So
that would be useful.
So he can give you 10 healing kits, but that's for for double the double the cost, double the weight.
I will buy 5 of the 10.
Okay. There we go. It's wonderful. And you have a good evening. Oh! And he runs up to his. He completely ignores you now. He runs up to this woman walking past, who has got holding a flaming torch. Says, "Can I interest you in anything to help your love life? I've got lots of potions for you." And she kicks him away. And he goes back to his stall. Some people are just frigid. And you carry on wending your way around. Dak was after exotic animals.
Yeah, just anything that catches my eye that I haven't seen before.
There is a man with a very small stall. He's just got birds of prey, and an owl and a hawk, and an eagle.
Ah, okay.
And this man, as you get closer, you can see he's a half orc. He's wearing leather gear. He has greenish hair, and he's actually got flowers in his hair as well.
Okay. I will go and strike up a conversation and ask him if he's got anything a little more unusual.
Unusual? I have what you see in front of you.
Ah, okay. So nothing from further afield then.
I have an eagle from the highest mountains over Craghammer.
Ah, okay.
I have an owl from the darkest forest of Stilburn. And I have a hawk that nested in the highest towers of Vasselheim. Is
okay.
that far enough away?
Perhaps. I'm just going to go and have a good old look at each of them. I'm guessing I just see animals I've seen beforehand.
Make a nature roll.
Okay. 21.
Okay, well, this looks like these look like birds of prey as you described, but there's just something slightly wrong with their eyes.
Oh, well, all of them.
Yeah. Their eyes, rather than being sort of a raptor slit eye, these have got round pupils.
Interesting.
Are you interested in purchasing one of my wonderful birds?
Yes, I believe I am.
They are not for those without any resource, though. They are expensive to run, expensive to buy, expensive to keep, expensive to look after.
Yes.
They're very intelligent, these birds.
Yes, I
Is Baz with you?
I don't.
Baz, are you with them?
Oh yes.
You are.
Mm.
So the eagle's got a tether on, and it jumps down onto the cage with the rabbit in.
Oh yeah, that's an eagle.
And here's my roll. And avoid hitting the rabbit, which cows into the back of the cave as this eagle has jumped down and it's got a beak that's trying to get through and take out the rabbit.
Shoo!
And the half orc goes, back on your place, and he literally pulls the tether back and puts it back on its perch.
Mm.
I don't like that one, Dak.
Yeah, I think the rabbit will be problematic. I'm just going to say thank you to the keeper, and I may return. And then
100 gold pieces.
Yeah. I may return later, and then I'm just going to leave.
They'll probably be gone by later.
That's fine.
Okay. I will be here till the 11th hour, and then I will be gone. And he waves you off.
Okay. How cute.
What was that, Dak?
I'm not quite sure. There's something not quite normal about those birds, but I can't quite put my finger on what.
Not dungeon delving birds, are they?
No, I suspect.
Dungeon
probably
flying
not.
birds.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's just something I wasn't quite expecting.
Okay.
Okay. You keep wandering around. There are lots of exciting things happening from far away. There is carved wood from Stillburn. There is stuff from across the seas from Wildmount. There is yak's milk. You knew that as Wild Mother's milk, which is fermented, which I think you liked. There is a stall which sells whiskey.
Ooh.
And there's very other utensils and things here. And as you go round, it's exciting. There are street performers there, and there are people having fun. There's people shouting and singing and laughing, and ale is being consumed, and people are starting to get tipsy.
Well, guys, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm going to head in for the night.
Yep, I'll join you.
Help! Help! Sorry, I'm going to wake up the entire house here. Sorry about that.
I think that's someone else's problem, guys.
Yeah, but like Baz is going to be able to leave that alone.
And
Baz, did you hear that?
You hear this screaming. And people start running away in all directions. And you guys are left there. I'm just going to put Waffle House on here for a second. There's very few people. These are lots of tents and things around. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yep.
You can see a market, yep.
Yes.
Yes. And some fresh
Lots of
produce.
tents of people around, and two of the tents are on fire. You hear more screaming. Let me put you on. You're down here at the moment.
Are we going to fix this?
You don't have to.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we
Okay.
should, though.
And you see 3 people sort of flailing around. It's suddenly a lot of the lights have sort of trickled out as people have run away with the torches and what have you. There was a little bit of burning, but there's enough light to see. You see 3 large humanoid creatures sort of stumbling around and flailing around. There's a statue in the middle of the square just here, which is being hit by one of them. Would you like to roll for initiative?
Not yet.
I would. I can't touch my.
No, me
character,
neither.
No,
Oh,
no.
you can't. Oh,
No.
I probably put you on the wrong setting, haven't I? Knowing me, I've been stupid. Yes, I've been stupid again.
Before we start, though, does anyone need the loo?
Go to the loo. Those who need the loo, go to the loo. Um, go to the loo. For those who need to go to the loo, because I just got to get set up.
No problem.
Now, can you see? Can you control your people now?
Yes.
I can.
And you see these 3 creatures, bare-chested. They look very, very peculiar. They look like bits of pieces have been stitched together. They are scarred with fire. In fact, one of them, the one at the back, is actually actively on fire at the moment. I can't. I don't. Actually, do I have a token for that? I do have a token for that somewhere. I think the music's wrong now. There is no fire. I'll just use that one. Okay, so he's on fire. So he's burning. And you hear him going, hear yelling.
Back.
Cool.
Okay, so you see 3 creatures in front of you. They're large. 2 of you can make arcane rolls, please. Anybody who's got arcane proficiency can make an arcane roll.
I believe I do. I do, yeah.
Those who have can make an arcane roll.
18.
Let's go and check. Arcana. 8.
Okay,
Great
So-
rolling today.
so Womble, you recognise these creatures. These are things that you have heard about in your travels, and these are creatures who have been created, manufactured by regenerating bits of humans and sticking them together. This is a flesh golem, you heard them being called.
Would I know of any of their weaknesses, or if they take less damage from non-magical items?
Make an intelligence roll for me, please. Actually, no, you made an
Certainly.
arcana roll of 18. You would know that these guys are quite resistant to something, to a lot of damage. You're not privy for all the things about them, but you know
Yeah.
that they are quite difficult to put down.
I'll let the group know.
Okay, what do you want to? Well, you can do when you roll for initiative.
Yeah. Initiative 15.
Why is that not working?
14 for me.
Oh, why is this not working? Come on. Oh. Oh, that's annoying. It's not letting me do it. It was going so well. Initiative 15. There we go. It's populated. So, Who goes first? Dak. Oh, hold it. We've got strange orders here.
We do.
Let's try again. There we go. Dak.
Okay.
You see these three creatures in front of you. They are flailing around. They are attacking the tents. The one at the back is attacking the statue. It is on fire.
Cool. Right. Well, I've been itching for an excuse to do this. So I'm going to cast Moonbeam at 4th level on top of this one, if I can.
Moonbeam, yeah?
Yes, please.
Can you access your spells?
Where does that come under?
Spells.
Spells. Moonbeam, there it is. Hey, look at that. Cool.
Okay, so you
That's
cast
cool.
that. So you cast Moonbeam. There we
I
go.
do.
Nice. Okay, do anything else?
120
What's the range of that, by the way?
feet, I believe.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
But these creatures are quite tall. So they're about 7 foot tall. So you can see his head above the tent there. They are. I will show you a picture of what they look like because I can. Copy image address. There you go. That's what you see. But they are scarred with fire. You can see their skin has been burnt.
Cool.
And the other people here have just run off.
Yeah. No, okay. Well, yeah, that'll do me nicely. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Okay, Womble.
Well, Womble will let the people know the information that he found, so everyone knows that.
So that's quite a lot to do that. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll let you do that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then, if I grab the measurement tool, how far away is that guy? Okay, I'll move up. Oh, that's the wrong one. By about 10 feet there. I think that should be close enough. Click that again. Oh, it's 31 feet out. Is that okay, or do you want me to move forward a little bit more?
To do what? Yeah. Okay. You can.
Okay, if I move there, then or into that square, then I'm going to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on
Okay.
this guy.
Okay. So do you want to put your Maximilian thing on?
I certainly do. Right there.
Okay.
And if he can make a strength check of 15, please. DC 15.
Saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah, saving first, the one. I imagine they're quite strong. Testing
7.
the waters. He is restrained.
He is
and
restrained.
On a failed save, the target takes 2d6. Woohoo.
Okay.
Right,
2d6
spells. That one.
Oh, hold it. Actually, I beg your pardon. He gets a 21.
Oh no.
Let me just check this. No, he doesn't. No, he fails. So how much damage does he take?
He takes 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so so this thing grabs him, but it doesn't do as much damage as you think it should do.
That's fine, yeah. But he is restrained, which is great.
He is restrained. Yep.
But he can use his action to break out of it on his
Yep.
next turn.
Yep.
And then I will use my remaining movement. I moved 10 feet this way, 5 feet this way, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
Oh. One
Yep.
more done.
And now it's their go. Okay, so this one is just going to slash out at the. He's going to roll on the ground actually and try and put himself out. So that will do it. But he's going to take. Can somebody roll 1d6, please?
Sure. It is a 3.
So he takes 3 damage from that. He's rolled on the floor, so he is now prone for this go. Okay. This one here is going to slash out the Maximilian's hand. Can you actually target it?
No, you just have to use your action to break out. So to break out, the restrained target can use its action to make a strength check against your spell DC. On a success, the target escapes and is no longer restrained by the hand.
Okay, so he will make a he will make a saving
Strength
throw.
check. Yeah.
Just a strength check, yeah.
Yeah. So it just says a strength check on
Yeah,
when
okay.
in action.
So that we go. So he gets
Oof.
a 23.
Yeah, I thought they'd be strong.
Yeah, and he just breaks out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He comes running for you. Okay, and the other one, it's going to have to make a saving throw.
Yes, DC 13 Constitution.
And he gets a 15.
Okay, so he takes half of 4d10.
Half of 4d10, yep.
So 15 radiant damage.
Okay, that's cool. So he's just going to run towards you. And he's going to run through this tent, which is going to make difficult terrain. What's his intelligence? 6. Actually, no, 6 you'll go around it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. So he... Oops. Sorry. So he can't get in combat with you. Okay, Jordan.
I am going to do, as a bonus, Slayer's Prey on... Why is it not doing the thing? It's not doing the little marking. The one at the top, the one that was one on the floor.
One on the floor. This one here.
Yeah, it's not doing the buzzer, the circle thing for me. And I'm going to shoot it with the longbow.
Okay, Slayer's Prey on there, and he's on the floor, so you get disadvantage on your attack roll.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so it's 2 attacks.
So 14
That's a hit.
and 21.
That is a hit. Both hit.
The first one is 9 piercing and 2 for the Slayer's Prey. And the other one is, when it clicks, 6.
So
So that's 17
9.
total.
So it's 11. So it hits it, and it's some damage, but it just sticks in him. Again, you don't feel it's doing as much damage as you think it should do. And the second one was 6. That's 3. Okay.
I'm going to move there and I'm done.
Fabius.
Right, I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage, and I'm going to move directly behind when Bazir goes to
You're cutting out.
attack it.
So you keep cutting
Oh.
out. Okay, so you're going to go and try and flank from behind, yeah? Okay.
What I said is I'm going to hold my action to attack until Bazir attacks.
Okay, cool. And Bazir.
Yes, I know this one. I will move just here.
Yep. So first of all, Fabius gets an attack.
Hey. So I get my attack. Come on. There we go. A 20 or a 21. It's both of those hits.
That's both hits.
So that is it's frozen, so I can't actually see what the damage is now.
You rolled a.
That's 6.
So I've lost you.
Yeah,
I'm
16 points of piercing damage.
I'm just
16, 1-6.
16 points of piercing damage. Yeah. Okay, so you stick out
Yep.
subtlety. Yeah, you stick out subtlety, and you notice that when Jordan's arrows hit, it didn't actually do as much damage as it thought it should do. Actually, with the subtlety, you actually managed to slice some of the sutures, and you do full damage on it.
Oh, nice.
So how much? 16 damage altogether. Yeah.
It's 16 altogether.
Okay. There we go. Baz,
Yes, are you happy for me to have advantage on the attack?
you have advantage
Okay.
on the attack.
Wonderful. I'm going to take a swing.
Okay.
Papa.
Now, what are you doing with the rabbit?
Oh, the rabbit. if you're happy, I'm sure I would have remembered that I had a rabbit and I would have dropped it at the start of combat.
Right. Okay.
So it would be, I think I started here.
Okay. Fabius, you with your high passive perception, you see the birds of prey are loose now.
Bloody rabbit.
What do you have against my animals?
You're just bad at looking after them. That's the problem.
He's in a cage. What could possibly go wrong?
The duck was in a cave, and look what happened to that.
Yeah, he wasn't even killed by the big bad boss. He was killed by a bloody lion.
You don't know that. You can't, you can't prove it. What the bloody hell is that?
I pushed the button. Ignore it.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's the sound he makes when he starts cutting out.
Oh, so what are you doing?
So I've taken a swing. It was a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
And that was 12 slashing damage if that hit.
12 slashing damage. Okay, that does hit. Okay, so you take
Okay.
a huge swing through it. Yep.
I am then going to divine smite it. Is it undead?
Is it undead? No.
No. Okay, so that's just a normal divine smite.
I've just done your. You hadn't put up your.
Oh god.
What have I done here?
It looks like my armor's come off because I'm down to.
Yeah, I've done. So I've
8
done the wrong
armor
thing. I did you rather than him. Your armor class is 20, yeah? Do you only have
Yeah.
14 hit points?
No. Should be 60, although I haven't filled out the current hit points there actually.
Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So you get a second attack.
Are you happy for me to divine smite on my first one?
Yes, you can if you wish.
So I will do that on the first one.
Yeah.
Where are we? Up. And that does 13 radiant damage.
Okay, that's cool.
And then I'll take my second swing. And that's a 21 to hit
That's a hit.
and 13 slashing damage.
Okay, so you take chunks out of this creature in front of you, and part of its arm has fallen off.
Excellent.
Okay.
Real quick, sorry, just jump in there. This might be my confusion here. With your divine smites, do you get a divine smite plus the regular damage of your
Yeah.
attack?
Yes.
And you can wait until you do a critical hit before you actually do your divine smite, so you get double damage on top of it.
Yeah.
But
Because sorry,
of
I'm just looking at the numbers there, just to see kind of 2d8 and whatnot.
But Baz has actually never got a critical hit. Okay, Dak.
Let's see, so I'm going to move.
You get your
this-
second attack, Vizier.
He did.
Oh,
he
yes,
had to.
Oh, he did. Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'm going to jump that there. I am then going to.
Okay, can you make an intelligence roll for me, please?
Sure. Check.
Don't kill my rabbit.
No, that's Constitution. Come on, behave. Intelligence.
Rabbit.
17.
Okay, yeah. Rabbit's there.
Good stuff. I'm just gonna jab this one with a frostbite. So that's DC 13 Constitution for him, please.
DC 13 Constitution.
Yes, please.
Saving throw. 14.
Okay, he's fine.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna take a step behind the cart. That will do me.
Okay. And Womble.
Womble will cast haste on Baz and Fabius.
Hey.
So I'll twin it.
Hey.
So they both have haste on them now. And I will go 10. So I guess that's difficult terrain going from
Yeah.
there to 10. 20, I guess,
Mhm.
going through
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Up to there is then 30.
Yep.
I'm kind of completely out of the way.
Yep.
Maximilian's Erlen hand drops, so I'll delete that off. That is me done.
Okay, so you done. Now it's their go. So this one is going to charge 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it's going to go to there. You can't attack. This one next to Fabius is going to. Now that's not actually in that moonbeam.
No, I don't think so.
It's going to attack Fabius. But you're not surrounded, Fabius, because he's got somebody on his other side as well. So he swings his arms at you. One attack is a 14 to hit.
Misses.
Next attack is a 12 to hit.
Also misses.
Also misses. Okay, and the other one has to make a saving throw.
Yes, 13, I think it's Constitution.
Okay, well he makes a 10, so he fails.
Fails, so 40, 10. 31 radiant damage.
Woo!
Ooh.
Ooh.
31 radiant damage, yeah?
Yes.
That's smart.
Yes.
So he basically starts to melt in your moonbeam.
Laser beam from space.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay. And now he is going to go. Is he going to be intelligent enough to know where it comes from? I'm going to do an intelligence check for him. 11. That's probably enough. Okay. Dak, he's going to go for you.
Damn it.
That is a 9 to hit
Nope.
and a 18 to hit.
That does, yeah.
That's 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okie dokie. So let's do 40, and then I need to do a concentration check.
Yep. You need to get 10 or more.
17.
Okay, that is fine. Fine. Okay, so your thing stays up.
Lovely.
Jordan.
I am going to. With bonus, I'm going to move Slayer's Prey onto the one that's attacking Dak.
Yep.
And then I am going to run up and double poke it with spring daggers.
Okay, attack away.
14 and a natural 20, 25.
So the first one's a natural 20. Yep. And the second one?
You've
got advantage.
Advantage, okay. And 12.
So both hit. First one's a natural 20. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
And that doubles the Slayer's Prayer as well, of course.
Yep. I assume that's done everything. So 4 plus 4, so that's 8 for that. And it's going to be 6 for that. 6. So 6, and when it does it, 9. So that is 17 for the first one total.
Sorry, 17. What? Hold it. You did 4 plus 4. There's 8, 11 for the first one.
Yeah, and the Slayer's Prey, which was a
That's
D6 and a 3.
Can you?
Oh yeah, and you did
can
it
move
again. I beg
Slayer's
your
Prey?
pardon, because you're not a natural 20. Yes, because I'm being stupid. Yeah. Sorry.
Can you move
Yeah.
Slayer's
just-
Prey? It's not
yeah,
Hunter's
just-
Mark.
No. You can just move it. You can put it anytime. Any time. It's just a bonus action.
Fair
So
enough.
yeah, 17. That's 17 damage. Okay. Doesn't do
And
as
then the
much
other
as
one is 6.
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't do as much damage as you thought you was going to do again. Okay. And now Fabius.
I will strike the one which has got its back turned again because I still get an attack even though it's not advantage.
Yep.
That's a 25.
That's a hit.
The hit and oh. Does anyone else get it when they push the button? It brings up a table which then you can't get rid of. It just covers.
Sometimes, yeah.
So that is however much that is. I can't read it because the little box is blocking it.
That's 14
14.
damage.
14. Cool.
You've only got 9 on your sneak attack. It's not very much. 4d6.
Probably
for your
about right.
sneak
It's only
attack.
40.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 ones.
Okay, so it's 14. So that does. So you managed to do a fair amount of damage to it.
Womble, yes, you can.
Awesome.
Yes, you can. What? Sorry.
Just things and stuff.
Stay away from my rabbit.
Okay.
Oops, my moonbeam slipped.
Okay. So whose goes it now? Fabi's done. Baz.
Ah, I'm going to attack this one right in front of me.
Okay.
Am I
Yep.
still on advantage for this?
Yep. Yep.
Nice one. Okay. Hop. So I'd say 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
Does 13 slashing.
Yep.
And I think I'll divine smite him as well.
Okay.
I'm going to go level 2 on this one.
Go for it.
So that does 10 radiant.
10 radiant damage. Yeah. Okay. So you just chop it in two, and it just falls on the floor in front of you, lands in the moonbeam, and gradually disintegrates. And the the arms and legs just fall apart and look like haunches of beef now.
Right, I'm going to sprint up to this one above me.
Yep.
And hopefully get to here.
I would.
Show me how you get in there, please.
I would go. I was there, wasn't I? So I would go
Okay.
that way round.
Okay.
You've also got 60 foot of
Yeah, I'm all hasty.
You're hasty. Remember.
movement, so
Fabius, you had an extra attack, didn't you, with your haste?
I did, but you moved on before I got a chance.
Oh, sorry.
So I'll just say that attack was my extra attack, and I'll use my action to dodge.
Okay, fair enough.
Why do I have a bright light around me?
That's
Because I've given
your
you
aura
that
of protection.
actual aura of protection, so you know.
Oh, okay, cool. So, question: when I attack, I get an extra attack. Do I lose that because I couldn't have attacked someone?
No, you can split.
No.
You can split the multi-attack, so you get another 2 attacks more.
But I only made one on the first one, if you know what I mean.
Right, doesn't matter. You can
Yeah,
attack, move,
so-
attack. You don't have to do it all in one go. You can split it up.
So basically, then, my first attack was 1, and then I come up here and I can make another 3.
Another
2.
1 plus you get your bonus from your hasted. So you've got another 2 attacks you can do.
Haste.
Okay.
1 normal and one hasted attack.
Okie dokie. Alright, I shall take a swing. That's a natural 20!
Hey!
Oh, natural 20. So what happens?
Okay, so I am doing 14 plus 8 slashing,
Yeah.
and then 2 radiant on top of that as well.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm doing 22 slashing and 2 radiant.
That's 24 damage altogether. So Durandal starts to glow in the moonlight, catching the moonbeam spell from Dak, and chops down, doing a lot of damage to this creature in front of it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And you got your hasted attack now.
Okay. And that's a 26 to hit.
And
Not a
that's a normal-
natural, I'm
that's-
afraid.
Yeah, that's a normal. That's a hit.
And that does 9 slashing damage.
9 slashing damage. So basically, it's basically starting to unravel a little bit.
Oh, still there though.
It's still here.
Okay.
Yep, it's still there.
Okie dokie, that's me done.
Okay. Dak.
Cool.
I've lost the monsters.
Oh, the monsters have gone. I think it was after Womble,
After Womble.
I think.
Yes, it was after Womble. It's because I took him off.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to attempt to run this way, so I'm going to get swiped out.
He's going to get an attack of opportunity at you.
Yes.
And that is going to be a slam attack with a 26 to hit.
Oh, yes.
That's 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so let's do that first. So it's, what's that? It's 28. And then I need my 2. Yeah. 12.
That's fine.
Yep.
Yep.
And then, so hang on, how far have I moved? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hi there. I'm going to use my action to move that over there.
Yep.
And
Okay.
then that's me. Yeah.
That's you. Okay. Womble.
Womble will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he will Eldritch Blast this column here.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh, let's use the macro. Let me click Womble first. This one. Boom. I just chose the target. There we go.
Ooh.
There was 2 things that came out that time. 21 is the first one to hit.
That's a hit.
That is 5 force damage, and let's try it again.
Skadoosh.
Good douche. Right, and let's click you again. That is 3, so that's 8 force damage altogether.
Okay. That does a full whacks into him, and he's being pummeled from all sides now. It is now his go. So this one, it needs to. The one down south needs to make a saving throw. Is that a con or a dex saving throw?
It is, I believe, a Constitution. I'll just push the button again. That'll tell me. Yes, Constitution, which I think he makes.
He
Doesn't
makes that. Yeah.
So he takes half of that. So that's only 11 radiant damage this time.
11 radiant damage. That's still a big swipe at him. What's going on here? 11 radiant damage, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so he's really starting to melt. He's going to attack Jordan. In fact, what he's going to do, he's going to jump onto Jordan. He's going to jump onto Jordan and he's going to grapple you. So could you make a acrobatics or athletics roll for me, please?
Acrobatics. I'm gonna find it. Well, I'm grappled. 7.
Oh, I rolled an actual 1, so he misses you. Okay. And he's going to move up to here and he's going to just attack you normally.
Right.
He gets 2 attacks. And that is a 12 to hit. No. You guys are quite slippery, not easy to hit, are you? And the top one is going to go for Bazir, who's caused him all sorts of problems. So that's going to be 2 attacks against you. 9 and 11 to hit.
No.
So you parry it away on your shield. Okay, Jordan.
I will, as he's already got the Slayer's Play on him, use all 3 attacks. So
Yep.
my first 2 and then a bonus.
Yep, go for
First one is 7. Second one is a 21.
it. It's a hit.
Third one is a 22.
It's 2 hits.
Click. And click. And so 4, 9, 24, 14 total. Sorry, maths was a bit bad there.
14 total. Okay,
Yes.
so he's still standing, although he's on his last legs. And these creatures are starting to go berserk, and they're just slashing out now. Fabius.
I will take another clean stab at this one with advantage.
Okay. Go for it.
Yep, I'll push the button. 25 to
That's
hit,
a hit.
which does 22 points of piercing damage.
I don't know what it's doing. It's saying it's giving us 15 for sneak, 8 for piercing. I don't know what it's doing there.
Hold on a sec. I think I know why it's doing that. Yeah, it's 22 because it's 8 plus 14.
Okay.
Let me push the button again. There we go, fixed it. But yeah, that is piercing damage.
Okay. So you slice into him, and you basically, like a surgeon, you just unpick all his sutures, and he stands there in front of you, looking at you slightly bemused. And when you finish unpicking his sutures, his left arm falls off, his right leg falls off, the insides fall out, and he goes cross-eyed and his head falls off.
Nice.
Marvelous.
And
I will Yep, carry on.
Nope. Yep. So he falls onto
I'm
the floor in
then
front of you
going-
in pieces.
I'm going to dench with my extra attack from haste,
Go for it.
which is 11 to hit.
That is a hit. That's with advantage as well. Yep.
Oh,
that's a
really?
hit. Yep.
So that is 7 points of piercing damage.
7 points of piercing damage. Well, Fabius, how do you want to do this?
Hey.
Hey.
I
Double kill.
am going to jump on its back and bring the dagger down all the way down where the spine should be.
Okay, so Fabius, this creature unknown doesn't know that Fabius is behind it. So Fabius jumps on him and almost like a zipper uses subtlety to rake down his spine. He reaches in with his left hand and he yanks the spine out, a little bit like the Predator monster in the first Predator movie. And this creature stands in front of Jordan. Suddenly, there is no spinal structure, and it just collapses onto the floor in front of you. Jordan, it's still looking at you, but it's bemused and completely has no means of locomotion. And then the arcane energy in its eyes flickers out, and it stops moving.
What was that?
Rabbit.
Okay. Could somebody roll a d20 for me, please?
Yeah, I'll
I'm
do it.
on it. All right, you
Oh.
go for it, mate.
Okay. 20.
Natural 20.
Baz, you see the cage with the rabbit in the talons of the eagle as it flies off.
Oh, shit.
Got a natural 20. Got a 20. Yes, it's going to carry it away.
Can I try and
Okay.
shoot the eagle with longbow
If she can.
as it tries to fly
Gonna
away?
kill the rabbit.
I
If she
probably am, but hey,
can. Yep. Go for it.
14.
Okay, so it is a normal eagle. I think that's probably going to hit it actually.
Probably.
So roll your damage.
What's in here?
6 piercing.
6 piercing damage. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a class 12.
I'm a class 12. 3 hit points. Okay. So you hit the eagle. The eagle is probably about 60 feet away from you.
Yeah.
And it plummets to the ground. You hear a crash as the cage is.
May I attempt to
Just
catch it?
No, because it's too far away.
Okay.
Well,
I may
that
still be
makes sense
hasted.
with Womble, is that
I
And
may
when-
still be hasted with double movement.
And when you get there, you see there is a human person with an arrow in its side, dead on the floor. Underneath it, there is a squashed rabbit in a broken cage.
Well, I've
Knew
tried
it.
Baz. Tried Baz, but you know.
Thank you.
Knew it.
Thanks for the effort.
There was something weird about those birds.
There was nothing weird about the poor rabbit, though.
There is no eagle. There is a dead human. With an arrow in its side.
Knew it. Okay, well, that answers that mystery at least.
One way or another.
Yeah, either way, it's resolved.
Is it human or is it another race?
Make a medicine roll.
Sure. Come on, click the button. There we go. It's a 3. It's an entity.
It's a humanoid.
Okay.
It's probably human. You don't know.
Is it a lady or a man?
It's a lady. It's a
Ah.
woman.
I'll just play the bagpipes.
Right, we should get these fires
Completely
put out
dead.
and then.
Still
Sorry, carry
breathing,
on.
Sorry,
maybe? She's completely dead.
are you going to go and have a look?
I'm going to go have a look.
Yeah, she's
Thank
completely,
you.
she's completely dead.
Yep, she's dead.
Oops.
Is that your medical opinion?
She's dead, Jim.
That is
But
a
not
dead
as we
parrot.
know.
So she's probably, you think she's probably a teenager, probably about 15, 16.
Shouldn't have tried stealing our rabbit.
Yeah, I don't think it was entirely under her control, to be honest.
I don't understand how these things work, but I think we should get some of these fires out and then do something with this body. Find a proper way of organising a burial.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can put the fires out easily enough with your various skills and things. And the people are now coming out from the shadows and coming back to the market stalls, and they're starting to pack up.
Can I see the guy that was selling the birds?
No.
Shit.
Something wrong.
Yeah. I've got a feeling that the rest of those creatures he had as well were probably people that had been turned into animals, probably against their will.
That's not good.
No.
Let's go do something about it.
So you can't have got far.
It's all a little too familiar. I don't know where I didn't see where he went.
Okay, are you going to do anything else here as people are starting to come back?
We could have a look around, just check, see if anyone's injured at all.
Okay, there are there's no injured people here, but in one of the tents there's a dead person who is now been incinerated. So you put the fires out now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay. And you see as you go around, and Fabius with his magic passive perception, you see there is a manhole cover to the sewers just here, which is open.
They were let in.
Any ideas why?
Make an investigation
No.
roll.
I will assist.
Oh, am I making the investigation roll? Because that's a really bad idea.
I mean, I could do it,
I shall assist you.
but he did ask you.
Okay, fine. Yeah, yeah, I'll do it. So with Fab helping me, what does that do?
Guns.
Guidance.
Ah, there we go.
How am I doing this? Is this advantage with Fabius helping me?
Advantage with guidance with 1d4 on top of it.
1d4 on top of it. So we'll do investigation, which is a 12, and then we'll do a d4. Would you give me a 1? So that's a 13.
Okay, so basically you see here this manhole cover. You can see it has been forced up and it is almost bent. You
Oh,
can't see much more.
so these things have forced themselves out then? Do we... Oh, God. These things are made, aren't they? Do I at least know that much as Baz?
Constructed. Yeah.
Do you have arcane skill?
Womble did tell everyone.
Well, Womble
Oh,
could tell you, but you don't know, Baz.
No, I know sod all about it. Okay.
Yes, come to the encyclopedia. I shall waffle off the waffle that I know.
So Womble tells you that these are creatures which are created by various mechanisms, often arcane but not always, and they are created from parts of dead people, and he feels that they probably are an abomination. You know that they are resistant to some damage, but you rolled an 18 on your roll before, didn't you?
That's
But
correct. Yep.
You know that you probably should avoid using lightning on them because it tends to heal them.
Oh,
Bollocks! I completely missed the bit that said they have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Oh well, you got away with that one. You know that these guys were damaged when they came up, so they were probably not at full strength.
It's kind of scary.
I hate the sewers.
Do you want to go into the sewers now, or do we want to go and talk to the people?
Okay, so the market is cleared up, and then some of the local arms turn up, who are the police, and they start to quiz you. So what's happened here then?
Oink oink.
Sorry,
Oink oink.
oink, oink,
Oh,
Yes.
oink, oink.
Oink oink. That's all I do. I just keep replying oink oink.
never mind him. Some crazy local.
So and he turns to you, Sir Paladin. What's happened here? Give me a report.
There was an attack. 3 beast things came out of this sewer grate.
Yep. Yep.
But I don't understand. Somehow there was also fires created, which I don't think they could have been party to. So maybe they had some allies.
Remember, they were burnt when you saw them. One of them was on fire.
One of them was on fire. Okay. Strange. We will carry on investigating it.
Okay. Do you want to? Is there anything else you can report? I see you've sorted it out. Are you adventuring types?
Yeah, from time to time.
Look, you need to report to Ikora. Tell her what's happened.
We certainly will.
And you remember Ikora was the lady, the sergeant who was in charge of the attack on the warehouse all those months ago.
Yep.
Okay. And he goes around and he starts talking to other people. And I will stop it there for the evening.
Stop.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You got 3 fresh golems. That's because I completely forgot about their magic resistance. Because it doesn't actually say it on the top bit, which is most annoying. But to say they were damaged anyway, so it's you just think, where have they come from? Why have they come out? What were they running from?
Us.
Find out next time.
Absolutely. Okay, that's really cool. Well, thank you very much. I thought you were going to get a bit further than that, but
Yeah, right.
I should have known better.
Stealing
And
bagpipes and whatnot.
can't believe you didn't go and see the dog on his own barking.
I did that on purpose.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah. Next encounter.
You see, poor old Davig. See, he was when you went in there, he was undead, and he was now no longer moving.
Oh, I'm glad we spared her from that trauma.
There was he was a you managed to release him by getting rid of the nastiness in the shade barrows. So there we go, and you did some
There
good
you go,
role
look, we did some
playing
good
in
guys.
the temple,
Yeah.
and you
That
had
was
a
fun.
bath.
That was
That's the most
fun.
important thing. Okay, well, fantastic. Well, thank you very much. Something went a bit wrong with some of these things today, so I need to try and sort those out again. And can you actually see around the flesh golem there's a colour around it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, because that didn't actually work. What they're supposed to do is when they get injured, that colour is supposed to change.
Oh,
Ah.
And
I
that
see.
didn't actually work, which was really annoying because it didn't actually do. I think I must have set it up wrong. Yeah, I must have set it up wrong. I don't know what happened. I'll have to look at that. Oh, and now you can bring all your own All your own spells out now.
Yeah, that
What is-
Moonbeam logo.
Is that a deer up here? Is it?
Oh yeah, it's something else for Baz to buy.
It looks like a hover deer, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
How much for the hover deer, good sir?
I know how to get rid of all your money. Just offer Fabius random potions and Bazir random small furry creatures and kids who need sweets.
That'll pretty much do it, yeah.
Making sure I save enough of mine to go clip that armor when it's finished.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to go around and ask everywhere where Fen has been to see if he left any packages.
I think he's just gone.
Yeah.
Although we should probably see about buying a skyship at some point before you lot just can't contain yourself anymore and steal one.
So is 6,000 gold not worth what? I think 6,000 gold could buy one, right?
No.
I'm sure it's within the realms of possibility.
Cool.
You know.
Okay, well, I will bid you good night.
Yes, and you.
And
Yes.
I need to go have my dinner now.
Yes.
Oh.
And a bit of meta gaming there from Fabius. And there's a fingernail in it. Oh, does it make me stronger? That's most annoying. He knows the books too well.
He does.
Cool. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Awesome.
See ya.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.